About 2 months ago, my beloved first car/home completely broke down on me for good, and I quickly had to figure out how to get myself back on my feet with little to no money in a foreign country. In just 1 month, I went from living out of my broken van to flying down the streets in a beautiful Toyota Hiace provided by YotaCampers. Thanks to Floyd at YotaCampers, my van life adventures aren't over yet. Link to previous video in description box, and if you are interested in renting out one of these fun hippie vans, check out YotaCampers on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Now onto my next few obstacles I need to navigate: money and what to do with my broken van. So it feels pretty ridiculous to go from having a broken van to now I basically have 2 vans here. So this is my broken one that doesn't move, and this is my new one here. I'm just spending the morning transferring my stuff into my new van that I'm gonna have for bits. Alright guys, I'm finally all moved in to my brand new van, so I'm going to quickly show you the inside. So, welcome to the Love Buffs. I did not come up with the name, just want to say. Alright, so if you come inside here, I've got a main bed area, and I decided to keep the bed all the way down because I don't like the idea of constantly having to bring it up and down, but this bed can fold up and tuck in here. But I figured with the bed down I could add some drawers, so I actually brought one of the drawers from my other van in here. This is where I keep my clothes, so it's quite spacious. I used to keep my kitchen gear in here, but now I've got clothes, and it's painted by one of my friends, which is cool. I brought my fridge in here, which is kind of weird to have it by my bed in the back, but it works. Fridge and freezer. If you come more in here, I've got some pockets that I can put stuff in. Here, what do I have in here? Random things like nail polish. I don't know, I kind of have random... Oh, I've been looking for that. My mirror. Ah, okay, well, I've got a mirror in there. I've got some clothes hanging here. I've got my skateboard hanging here. It's like perfectly meant for this because Floyd was, he was a professional skater or something like that. Anyways, this actually folds down, which is cool. So if I bring this down this way, I have a table. And this table then I can have for, like, I've used it to work on my laptop, or if I have friends come in here and we can have some food, and it's quite spacious if I cut up things. Got some artwork some of my friends have made. Yeah, super convenient. Everything in this van pretty much folds up, which is cool because then you have more space. This folds up too. Oh no, my fridge is in the way. But this will actually fold up and be another table, otherwise we have a bench. And then, like I said, if you were to move this bed all the way up, then there'd be a lot of space in here, but I prefer to have it down. I'm gonna come more inside, show you back here. Ow, just stuck my toe. Okay, so there's actually a drop-down TV, which is absolutely ridiculous. I don't need one in here, I never watch TV, but these hooks here come down. Oh, got my fan. Come down and yeah, I've got a TV in here. I can watch whatever I want. I actually could edit videos on here, which would be cool, but because I don't never really watch TV, so I haven't actually used it, but it's really cool. Back here I've got all my dishes. I've got a stove top here, which you can use for cooking. It's not as good as my other big stove with my gas tank, but it still works. And then I've got a few drawers down here. So I've got some camera gear in that one. Got all my bathroom stuff. And then down here is a bunch of spices and cooking stuff in here. So typically I will cook my food here or on the table that I was showing you earlier. I know if you haven't noticed this massive subwoofer in this car. Yeah, it's absolutely madness, this van. Like, if you saw on the front of the van or in the back side, there's speakers everywhere throughout this entire van that's actually run. So there's 2 batteries in here, one on this side, one on that, and there's 2 solar panels. So one of the batteries and solar is connected specifically to the speaker system in this car, including the subwoofer, so it really like cranks up loud here. And then the other one I've got connected to my inverter, so my inverter then I can connect to my fridge, and then I also have a power strip here where I can charge a bunch of different electronics, which is important, especially when I need to charge cameras. And I also have a fan, which is super important. I'm already sweating a lot right now because it's really hot here in Australia. Down here I have another drawer that's from my other van, so I've got some sweaters and stuff in here. I don't really know I have sweaters, it's summer in Australia, but I have a lot. And then here's my water tank. I put a bit of storage behind the subwoofer. And then I'll go around, but you can go in here. So this is the inside where I drive. I keep all my food in this box here. I do that because I've learned the hard way. You always want to keep your stuff in boxes or jars because mice will get into them. And then I've got, it's kind of interesting in here, but this is actually for a fan because, you know, in old vans you never have AC, so I have a fan. And then these actually connect to USB charging, and then these switches turn on when I can listen to music. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Also quickly want to show you just a bit of the paint going on here with this van. Obviously it's very painted, so it's obvious I live in the van. But anyways, there's artwork all over this van. And what Floyd does, which is pretty cool, is he just like allows other people to paint his van. So when he rents it out, he's like, if you want to add any artwork on the inside or on the outside of the van, go for it. I don't know if I'm gonna actually do that, but I might leave my marking. But yeah, there's paint everywhere. All the way even on the front. On the front, there's even little frogs. It's just everything you can imagine on this van. On this side, we've got all these comics. And I think they're like Japanese anime or something like that. But yeah, it's like you took a newspaper and put it on the van. And then here he spray painted Yoda, which is YotaCampers. That is the van rental company that's Floyd. So if you want to get one of these crazy hippie vans, then you go to YotaCampers and you can rent one. And you could even rent this one when I'm done with it if you are here in Australia. Yeah, and then he's got the back side here where it says Yoda, you own the adventure. He's got his number on here. Yep, that's the inside of my van. I don't know how long I will have this van for. It's pretty much just until I get enough money to buy another van. Thinking about getting maybe a four-wheel drive van because I'd love to be able to drive on the beaches. But yeah, this is the Love Bus. So it has been almost 2 months that my car here, my van, has been parked on the side of the road by these soccer fields. I did get a warning, but I didn't get any tickets. I just didn't know where to put my van because I can't drive it and I didn't know where to store it, so it's just been broken on the side of the road, and thank God it hasn't been towed away. But I found a solution. Floyd is actually going to take my van, so he runs a commune where he lives and he actually Airbnbs out some of the vans on his property. So this van's going to be donated as one of the vans that he's going to Airbnb it out. I figured I might as well just loan it to him until I figure out what to do with it. Every car mechanic has told me that it's going to cost about $1,500 to fix, which isn't a lot of money. I could invest it, but I've also said this is a van that shouldn't be fixed, so I don't really know what to do with that advice. I'm not an expert on this, but until I figure out a solution, I'm just going to donate it to Floyd. Should I drive it on it? Or are you going to pull it
you
out?
can drive, well, I'd like to hook the winch on first and then we can drive it on.
It's so sad.
Come forward a little bit.
Make sure the handbrake's off.
So it doesn't work anyway. There's no brakes on this car.
Stay in it though, you have to steer.
I have to stay in it?
Yeah, stay in it so you can steer. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't go too fast, Poppy.
Yeah.
I'm going fast.
Easy, Tiger.
Nice.
How do I say goodbye? How do I say goodbye? Now I am so
started working on a ginger farm. I have to do 6 months of farm work again for my visa to get a 3rd year here in Australia. I decided I want to do that because our world's still a bit crazy. I wasn't originally going to, but it's also good because I'm low on money, so it's taken a bit to find a job, but I finally got one. I'm picking some ginger. With my friend Ben. Start at 5 in the morning, finish at around lunchtime, which is actually perfect because then I have the rest of the day to do stuff. But yeah, it's gonna be an intense 6 months, but it's gonna be all right. So to pick ginger, we've got this tractor that pulls up all the ginger plants here, and then we have to rip them apart without breaking them the best we can. Putting brown ginger in these bins and the white ginger in these ones. These ones are for juicing and these ones we'll sell at the markets. And yep, that's pretty much it. One of the things that I love about van life is that I can literally cook while sitting in my bed. So I've just got my cooker down here and I'm just literally reaching over. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really feel passionate these days to show you my raw adventures because for me, that's what's taught me the most. It's the uncomfortable, problem-solving moments that make us grow as humans. No, I don't do things always responsibly or the best way, but no matter what I do, I make it through the hurdles. And I'm hoping by showing you how imperfect I am, but then how I can still manage to get myself out of hard situations and love even my worst adventures, maybe it shows you that even when you make mistakes or have mishaps, you have the strength to push forward and become a better person because of it. If you guys are interested to know what inspired Floyd to make this van all decked out the way it is, then go check out his channel at YotaCampers. We filmed a video together where he walks through the van and explains everything inside, how it functions, and why he did things a certain way. So feel free to check out that video. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time.